Hello, good evening. Welcome to IdealWorld. I'm Hayley Green. It's great to have your company. We're here with Wagner. This is an incredible product, and if you want to sort of spring clean the inside the house and the outside the house, this is the system to do it. It's the latest technology as well. It's only been with us once before. It's actually exclusive to us here at IdealWorld here in the UK. It was with us for 2 hours prior, and it sold out completely. We had a huge amount of stock today, but I will just say quickly, 2 live hours, 70% of the stock sold out and gone. We really do think this is going to sell out in this hour, so jump onto the phones or the website if this is what you've been waiting for. I'm not alone though. We have got the fabulous Craig Phillips with us, showing us exactly how easy this system is to use and how you will always get that perfect finish every single time. I think a better than professional finish. But this system, this is the latest technology. This is the Flexio. This is the X Boost. So what you've got here is even extra power. What you've got is even more control, less overspray. You have got a system that's going to allow you to do the interior of your house up so easily, because as well it is just handheld. This is brilliant as well if you're into your crafty things, if you want to do chairs and furniture up. This is a fabulous system as well for that. You've got 2 different attachments. The larger attachment, you'll find that's for your emulsions, that's for your walls, your ceilings, and for your masonry paint, like you saw Craig just doing on the wall there. Your smaller one, everything else. So we are talking your lacquers, your varnishes, we're talking every other single paint, any brand, any colour, any paint. This will give you incredible results every single time, and you have got a great saving. You're actually saving £50. So you're saving 1/3 of the actual price. On top of that, you have got Flexi Pay. You've got 3 Flexi payments. As long as you've got a UK address of some sort, a credit or a debit card of some sort, you can have Flexi Pay. And what that means is all you spend today is £33.33 plus your P&P for us to deliver this to your door. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Paint the inside the house, do all the fences outside, do the shed. You've got 14 days to try it out. I know you will not be parted with it. Myself and my mum use this system, and suddenly, a job that we've never been able to do in the past, we can paint and get professional results every single time. I will warn you though, as I say, 70% of the stock, a huge amount of stock, has sold out and gone. And I will warn you as well about 2 of the little extras I would say put into your Flexi basket. First of all, starting with the extension, this is an absolute must. This so often sells out because virtually everybody puts this into their Flexi basket. 60% of the stock of this is already sold out at £29.99, honestly worth every single penny. If you're doing the ceiling, your feet are firmly on the ground, you don't need to go up the steps, you've got that extension. If you're doing the decking, so easy, you don't even need to bend down. 171006 is your item number, and of course pop that in your Flexi basket and it will just be £10. We've got the masking kit. I am going to warn you, I do believe this is the first thing to disappear. The masking kit is fabulous. At £29.99, again, £10 in your Flexi basket, but it is limited stock. We have just got a handful of this kit left, so please grab it now. 205608 is your item number. Now, we've got a very special weekend. We like to have special weekends, and not only have you got an incredible deal, not only have you got your Flexi Pay, but actually, don't tell everybody, but if you spend over £50, we're going to email to you £10 credit and a £10 gift voucher that you can actually use during May. So in my mind, the way I shop, that then takes my Wagner down to £89.99. because I've got that £10 back, and you can spend that in May on whatever you want. It's so easy to order on the phones or the website. 305042 is your item number, but loads of reasons to buy, and I want you to see exactly how this works. And great to see you, Craig.
Lovely to see you, Hayley, as always.
As always, it's always, I love these shows because it showed me exactly how easy this system was. And if anybody's watching thinking, oh, I recognise Craig, the first Big Brother, the only good one, the only one I watched the whole series of. It was definitely the best.
You Most could only watch the first one.
That's it. You can only do it once. But that's where we recognise you from. But the thing I love is your background because you've been in the building trade for years.
24 years now.
No.
Yes, 24 years. I run my own building company for 10 years before Big Brother. Started from nothing, worked right the way up to over 30 employers on it. And then after winning the first Big Brother, obviously they seen my kind of building background, brought me into makeover and DIY shows, and we're probably pushing on about 900 makeover shows now, right the way around the world.
Wow, how fabulous is that? So really, you've tried and tested virtually all and everything.
Absolutely.
And I know you're a bit like my dad. He was a builder, hated painting, and you were the same.
Because I'm a bricklayer and carpenter by trade. I hated painting. I hate using a paintbrush
and a roller. Because it is such a terribly long job.
Yeah, and it's hard to get a good finish.
Absolutely. It's the result that you're disappointed with. So why is Wagner so important to you?
Well, Wagner, to me, first of all, it was the first product. I mean, we get hundreds of products sent to us over the years with working on television to try and test them. But it was the first time a product jumped out at me that, one, made me enjoy painting and decorating, two, made me get a really good professional finish. And then when you look at the history of Wagner, they've been trading for over 60 years in specialising building just paint spraying application systems, and they're the world leaders as well in over 50 countries worldwide.
That's what I love. That is all they do. You know, they haven't got into anything else. They do what they're good at.
You can talk about it all day long, but I think what really brings it to light is seeing it in action.
It really
I've got
does.
Loads of demos inside and out. The first one I'm going to start with is a masonry brick wall behind us. We've got the large container on, so this is the one that you can use for emulsion walls or a masonry paint for walls.
Fabulous.
On render, Artex, anything you want. You see me start off along there. There's a lot of definition in the brickwork. I'm going to take it round the corner, round the window, underneath, and finish off there probably in about a minute's time.
Fabulous. Let's see it in action, because this is where you really see it in action. It is an incredible product, and you can see there how quickly and easily it is to actually spray paint the actual wall there without having to pre-paint the corners, because you can see just as quick and easy as that, one pass over, that area is completely covered. Even the difficult areas like the corners, it doesn't matter how many grooves or indentations there are, it doesn't matter how rough the surface is, you can see that you get a better than professional finish. And I really do believe that, because you will find just that one pass over will allow you to cover that area perfectly, and you'll use as well less paint. And that's what so many people said, come and have a look. Well, wow, we are so busy now. We need to be busy, or you need to be quick, because percentage wise this stock is going. Now we started at 70%, over 70% of the stock has sold out and gone. Have a look at the before.
Wow.
Now come and have a good look at the after.
And patchy white, wasn't it? And now perfect deep brick red.
That.
One coat that was, Hayley. It's got in between all the pips, in between the brickwork. It's a solid professional finish with very little effort. All I actually done was pull the trigger, and I'm going up and down. I'm holding it about 4 to 6 inches away from the wall. You can go left or right, whatever you prefer. You need no experience whatsoever to be able to
And we were talking earlier, it's so easy to use. And you love the handheld system.
With it being
really
this new handheld system, it's the best got better, in my opinion. It's the best got better. And I'll be honest, it didn't need to get better. They were already fantastic.
Because it is fabulous. And I've got a Wagner from about a year ago. Absolutely love it. Would not be
my very first one I started using 2 years ago, I'm still using now.
That's it. You've just got really amazing quality and amazing quality results as well, because this is better than professional, and I really do mean that. There's not a drip mark, there's not an area that hasn't been covered. It's as smooth as you can't believe. It's unbelievable. But we're talking about the outside, so we've done the wall. An area that I know a lot of people put this off. It's the fences,
fence panels. That's right. I mean, it's very universal. I can just change it straight away from using a masonry one over to the perfect spray attachment and put my wood treatments in there, ready to do the water. No cleaning in between, straight from one to the other. Really is good.
It is click and paint.
Wooden fence panels, they've took a harsh battering really over the winter time, haven't they, with our weather. Even if they're damp, it's still okay to treat them, because most of the wood treatments are water-based.
Fabulous. So we haven't got to wait for them to dry.
Not at all. The sooner the better. But again, it's rough textured timber. Trying to do it with a paintbrush or a roller, physically it's hard. Visually, you won't get a good look from it. You'll have to do it 2 or 3 times, but not when you spray.
Not when you spray. Have a little look at this, because again, this is an area that lots of the 5-star reviews that we have for Wagner products, it's about the actual fence panels they've done, how quickly they've done them, how they couldn't believe how a job that they normally would have to take a couple of days off work, or have to do it, you take the whole weekend to do, they've done in a morning. It really really does cut down the time, and not only that, it cuts down the paint that you use. I know with the 5-star reviews, the gentleman said, I couldn't believe how quickly it took me 2 days normally, and I did it in half a day. On top of that, I used half the paint, because you're not continually going back trying to cover an area that you've missed, an area that hasn't covered properly. This will cover perfectly every time in that single pass over. I can't believe, I can never believe how quickly you do that. I can hardly fit everything in that I want to say.
Surprising.
Have a look at the before, have a look at the after, and again, normally, if I'd painted that, and I know we did this once.
Yeah, we've done challenges, haven't we?
I had terrible drip marks. It was all really bad dripping. I had loads of areas that I'd missed. It's covered every little bit, every single bit, and it's a real rough area, but it's taken it all.
And the way each panel as well is lapped on top of one another again, so it's got in between all them, all around the battens as well, through the centre, top, bottom,
and that's so important with the treatment as well, because you need to cover everything.
Absolutely, every bit of the wood needs to be treated because it's porous and it will draw the water into it.
How amazing is that? Now, we said to you, any paint, any brand, any colour, and we really are talking any paint. And when you did this for the first time, I was so thrilled, because my mum's got these chairs. They've really, really worn.
Yes.
And I didn't think for a minute I'd put like a metal paint in.
That's right, yeah. Metal paint in these, of course, because this is a cast iron chair. To try and paint it with a paintbrush, Hayley, look at the definition in it. Imagine trying to get in between all of those.
And when you did that, it'd be dripping all down the back.
All over the place.
You'd do the back and it'd be dripping down the front.
Half the paint on the back of it, that's right, yeah. So I'm going to spray it up. It's a very deep dark green at the moment. I'm going to just keep lacquering it over very gently, up and down, and we'll get in between all them grooves and bring it back to life. And it really will bring it back to life. We are getting very, very busy on the phones and the website. Do check your baskets out on the website. We are in a situation we do believe we are going to sell out during this hour. Remember as well, if you're spending over £50, which obviously you are, we are going to email you a £10 voucher. So in my mind, it's giving you the Wagner system, the latest technology. We are talking the Flexio. This has got the X Boost. This has got more power. This has got control. The best just got better, which you thought was impossible because it was an incredible system at the beginning. But you've got a handheld system. So easy to do things like this. Furniture, perhaps you're really into doing crafty things. Perhaps you want to do up furniture that you've got at home, your second-hand furniture. Again, it's just one pass over. It doesn't matter how intricate it is. It doesn't matter how much detail there is. And I'm just looking at this. We're covering this very bright green paint with a white paint. And again, it's just one pass over. You're holding it about 4 inches away, and you've got complete control. There's hardly any overspray. And I mean, that was a really bright deep
sort of
green,
deep
wasn't
green.
It? Very deep bottle green
and you've covered
colour.
it with, I mean, you're looking at it now. Look at it now.
Yeah.
That has only taken, it's taken seconds.
Yes.
And look how perfect that is.
Really,
there is
really
no green showing, and you only passed over those areas once.
Yeah, that's right. Under a minute it took to actually do that.
I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yes,
but it is that simple. And honestly, though you'll think, well, Craig uses it, myself and my mum, we can use it, and we've never painted in our lives. Never thought for a minute that we'd be able to paint.
It's their technology has made it perfect to use for the amateur, for the novice who's never painted before.
Absolutely.
It doesn't even matter if you've used a paintbrush or roller. No. You can still put this in your hand and use it straight away.
Lots of professionals. And look at the 5-star reviews that we have for Wagner. Lots of the professionals use this system, and it's actually saved them time. It's saved them money on paint, because we can all benefit from this. But it gives you a better than professional finish.
For the professionals, time is money as well to them. So
Absolutely.
it's very important on how much they're saving on that now.
Now you've completed this now.
All I've actually done though is added the extension bar.
Right.
It's the same reservoir. And it's the same hand unit as well. It's just the extension bar. What this does, it allows me to spray the floor area, which I'm about to do decking next, without actually bending over. What would you know? You'd have to be down on your hands and knees, wouldn't you? Trying to get in between. That extension, I will warn you, stock-wise, again, is disappearing. So if it's something you want to pop into your flexi basket, please do grab it while we've got that in stock. It is something, again, that sells out so quickly and frequently when we've got the Wagner system. Now, as I'm talking, look at that. I mean, this is incredible, because that is one pass over.
and very quickly walking, not taking loads of time. But the fabulous thing is, and he's moonwalking as well. How fabulous is that? And you can see, Eve, with a bit of a groovy movie, you can see you've covered. It's gone into every indentation. And
yeah, that's right.
what are these here for? Why have we
the
got
nature of most decking, it's got routed out grooves in it, designed for a non-slip tread, of course.
Right.
So if any water or ice and things get in between there, it's going to penetrate through and decay it. So it's very important when you are treating it that you do get in every one of those grooves, and in between the planks, of course, as well.
Yeah.
Where sometimes you have gaps in there. But
And
really
how quick was that? And we've all paid out for decking.
Yes.
Big expense, and you've got to look after it.
It's very important because it's thousands of pounds to replace it.
But again, something you'd think it's, you know, I'm not going to be able to have time to do it. You are. It's so quick and easy. We are extremely, extremely busy. Please do check out if you're on the website, because we are worried about stock during this show. Sold out once before in 2 hours.
Yes, we have in 2 hours
and
brought it here.
We had a huge amount of stock this time, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think 2-3 times the amount of stock this time round. And we're over
heading
70%, yes.
Exactly the same
way.
way.
Quick.
Now, talking about time, you need to be quick, but we're going to see how quick you are as well.
Doing this fence panel?
Yes.
You
Is that
time
all right? We're going to time you. Is that okay?
Please
because
do.
we've heard that you can spray paint this very, very quickly. How quickly do you reckon?
Oh, I'd like to be able to do it in under a minute.
Under a minute,
Under
right.
a minute.
Are we ready with the clock?
6 foot long, 5 foot wide.
6 foot. So
Yeah.
that's quite a big.
Quite a large area to actually do. It's about 3 square all in all to cover.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do it.
Let's see if he's up to the job. And again, just standing and holding the machine about 4 inches away. It's one pass over, and you get a professional finish every single time. But this is a job that you'd normally put off. This is a job I know I put off for about years, thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to paint those, those fences. It's going to take me forever. You can see how quick and easy it is to get a complete coverage, a perfect coverage. So quick, so easily, no drip marks, no brush. Are we going to do it right to the end then, time-wise? Oh, oh, look at that. I was going to tease you and say you were too slow.
Getting a round of applause.
35 seconds, but obviously it's not all about speed. We want quality.
Yeah.
But even though that was super fast.
Super quick, yeah.
Every area
is covered.
Every area is covered, even underneath.
The undersides of the slats.
Right
there.
into the corners.
Yep.
And you can see how uneven it is, and every area completely covered. Now, when I saw this for the first, I do think we'll be able to use this, and this is why we got it home. Also, because Mum had paid a painter so much to actually paint her hallway. I'll tell you about that later, and the landing, and that's another reason we got it. But I did think there's bound to be a down point. There's bound to be. It must be difficult to clean. It must.
Probably one of the most common questions I get asked. They say it looks great, it performs great. It's easy, but how easy is it to clean?
You're going to see, it is so simple, it's unbelievable. Have a little look at this.
All we've done is we've taken the handle off, of course. I'm going to undo this. Now, when you first get it, of course, you've got to undo that and put your paint. You've got our wood treatment in there. I've got 2 bowls of water, that's all. I'm going to place that one straight in. The funnel from here, everything comes apart by hand. You can see no paint goes in there. The nozzle will get a little bit of paint around it. So you unscrew that, again by hands, using no tools at all. There's 3 sections to it, them 2, and then this little bit here. And you can see that'll come out, and that's where the paint goes on the nozzle there. That's more or less the technology there of how it projects the paint. So, of course, we give that a good little wash out. You only have to do it by hand. Rinse it all through. Once you've washed it, give it a rinse in the cleaner water. And same again with the tube. Over the tap and pour the water through there as well. But generally, the cleaning up will only take you a couple of minutes. You clean the nozzles through.
So that is how simple it is, really, isn't it? Could you use a detergent, or is it best to avoid using a detergent?
You don't actually need a detergent. If it's water-based paint, just nice warm water, what I've got here is fine to use. Of course, if you paint, what we do is pour all the paint out of it first, get a tissue, wipe it all out as clean as you can, then put yourself a little bit of white spirit or tapes in there, clean it through, put a small bit into the container. Once I've rinsed this out, I'll get a small bit of clean water, so you put a small bit of tapes in there, pull the unit back together again, and then you just spray it through. It's ready to dry off and put straight back into the cupboard.
That is simple, isn't it? He said it was, and it is. So again, if that was your concern when it comes to you using these kinds of... We're trying to find something wrong with this system.
That's what I was doing when I first got it sent to me.
That's what we're trying to do, trying to
something.
find where's its shortcomings.
Is that this is a system that allows you to suddenly be a painter, to get, I really do believe, a better than professional finish. There's no drip marks, there's no brush marks. It is so quick and so easy to get professional results every single time. This is the latest in technology as well from Wagner. Remember, it's over 60 years, and all they do is spray paint systems. They've actually spray painted, you know, the alloy wheels, 70% of the worldwide alloy wheels. If you look at probably your phone or your dishwasher, so many things are painted by Wagner systems, and this is a system in your home to do inside and out, because we're talking any paint, any colour, any brand. You have got an incredible deal at $99.99. You are saving £50, and on top of that, you've got 3 flexi payments, just $33.33 plus your P&P. Get this home and try it, but have a lie, because the features to this are incredible. The latest technology, the best got even better, which we didn't think could happen at all, but it has. It's handheld, and you won't find this anywhere else here in the UK. It's exclusive to us here at IdealWorld. It's only been with us once before. It sold out in 2 hours, and we're heading exactly the same way. Now. We're outside, but we've moved to the shed now.
The shed, that's right, and we've got a tongue and groove finish this time, Hayley. But before, with the fence panel, it was a very rough timber, the surface on there. This time it's a very smooth, but it has got a beveled edge in it here called the shiplap. That's designed to basically keep the weather out of it. But of course, it has to be treated, and trying to paint that very, very hard again.
Definitely.
But before I do it, I want to show you the masking tape in action, because it's...
This is fabulous.
Simple, but really, really good.
It is such a clever idea.
Itself, yeah, it's connected to a polythene. So I'm going to do just a little line across here. Now, if you were doing your living room, of course, you put this right the way along your skating board in the kit.
Okay.
The small one rolls out to about 500 or 600 millimetres wide, so that's ideal for going along all the skating board edges, around the windows, the doors, etc. And then the larger one, you could do that all the way at the top of the wall, drapes it right down if you're painting the ceiling and walls different colours, that is.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
Stop down. But once the masking is connected to the surface,
this is
the polythene,
great.
the static on it, yeah, it just grabs
it just
everything
sticks,
below.
doesn't it? It just grabs. Now, we are very, very limited on the masking kit, extremely limited. So if you've got it in a basket, please check it out now, because sell out. But it makes life so easy.
It does. It does two things as well. One, it protects any overspray from coming down on your carpet or your skating boards, but it also helps you cut in a perfectly straight line across there.
Right.
So I'm going to spray down here. Once I get halfway down, I'm going to take that across and show you how good it looks.
And it will be the most perfect line. It's incredible. It's an incredible system, but that masking kit is disappearing, so do please grab that while we've got it. But as you're watching, you can see again, going from that bright blue again to a very pale sort of cream yellow. It's just one cover, one pass even, and there's no drip marks, there's no brush marks. It's an even, smooth, perfect, better than professional finish every single time. There are so many 5 stars for Wagner. Excellent spray. I would recommend this to others. It cuts work time down to a minimum. I'm so glad I bought it. Star here, a customer from Telford. There was me watching the demo on TV, thinking that the professionals make using this gun so simple. I thought that'll take me a long time to be able to get anywhere near the finish he achieved. Wrong. After using it for 5 minutes, I loved it because I was getting the same finish as the sails over the moon, because I'm enjoying decorating now. And and every finish that you get with the spray gun is a perfect finish. My only regret is I waited so long to buy it.
Oh,
and there's so many brilliant 5-star reviews.
Really is.
You've got to watch this though, because
this
gone.
line as we pull that off.
Wow.
You've got a breaking line there that you could not get that accurate with a paintbrush or a roller at all. You really, really couldn't. So I'll just finish this area off and then have a good close look
That is
at the finish
incredible,
itself.
isn't it? Absolutely perfect line. That's your masking kit. We are extremely busy. 33 spending today, plus your P&P. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Remember, this is the latest technology from Wagner. It's handheld. Very, very easy, really, really portable, allowing you to paint inside and out, any paint, any colour, any brand. And the wonderful thing is you get a better than professional smooth, perfect coverage every single time. There's no drip marks, there's never a brush mark, you never see some bits of brush left in the paint, because you will get a perfect finish every single time in just minutes, seconds. It's so easy that you can get that finish so quickly as well. So jobs that probably you've put off forever, all of a sudden you're able to do and you'll enjoy doing. I mean, look at that. Absolutely smooth.
Flawless, isn't it? Really,
Absolutely.
really is flawless. No drips, as you say, no brush marks at all. You've got a perfect
and this
finish
area,
every
these
time.
would be the marks, it'd be a nightmare.
Where the brush was going in and out, as it catch that lip. By the time you got down to there, you'd have drips coming down it.
And similar, because you've moved on to the Louvre door here.
That's right.
And this is, again, exactly where the drip marks would come.
On every
now,
one
I've got
of
to
these
warn
lips
you,
here.
sorry to interrupt, box sold out and gone.
You better be quick.
80%. That means before we know it, will be limited stock, and then it'll be gone. Please don't leave it. This is the latest technology from Wagner. They simply make the best, and this is even better than the best,
yes,
which
yeah,
is
they
incredible.
really are. They're the world leaders, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Here we go. So the Louvre door, small.
And this is a nice thing, because you've got the handheld system, it's going to be so easy for you to do these smaller areas. Perhaps you want to change the cupboard doors on your kitchen, you can't afford to change the kitchen. Why don't you just repaint the doors? It could be the shutters on the window. But I can't believe, I can hardly tell you, I want to tell you, because Craig, you finished that. That is amazing. That was
seconds.
so fast.
Yeah.
And again,
look closely again.
if
please.
you look I mean, I'm really close
right
up.
into them corners there. That's where it's really, really hard to do with a paintbrush.
Super
to get
smooth.
in there.
No drip marks at all.
Nope,
That
whatsoever.
is incredible. And it's all about, these are great ideas, because it's all about lots of people buying second-hand furniture,
Yes.
doing furniture up, or just having we get bored of the house, don't we? We can't afford to buy new things, but if you repaint something...
That's right, you bring completely different look and a different feeling. This was a second-hand one we bought yesterday. It was a dark wood to start with. We've sanded it down, as you can see. We've sprayed it up different colours throughout the show. We've given it a little sand down now, but now I'm going to paint it the yellow.
Fabulous. Again, going from a blue to a yellow. Yeah, I'm going to continually go back, repaint, because it's, again, just that one pass over with the spray gun, and you have got that perfect finish every single time. Now, we believe in the next 10 minutes, the next 15 minutes, this is going to sell out. If you've got this in a bar, please do check this out. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. You're saving £50 as well, and on top of that, you've got 3 flexi payments. Don't forget, too, though all you spend today is £33.33 plus your P&P, what we've also got is a grab a tenner this weekend. Email you £10, a £10 voucher. So in my mind, that $99.99 is then $89.99, because you're actually going to get £10 back, which you can spend in May. Now, there's lots of little bits of detail, quite intricate bits on that table. But again, you've gone into all the indentations, all the grooves.
Yep, we've got right in there.
That is amazing.
Really, really.
And that was a real blue.
Yeah, it was a real blue.
Absolutely crazy. Now, as I say, please do check your baskets out. I know we are going to be selling out in a few moments' time. I don't want you to miss out. And think with us a few weeks ago when we launched it, it sold out in 2 hours. We had about 2 or 3 amounts of stock plus what we had last time. So we were up on stock, but again, we're heading exactly the same way. Now, these, lots of people like these.
Yes, radiator covers. Some people don't like the look of their radiators.
Absolutely.
The reason we've chose this one is because we've got some small slats in there, but then we've also got some large flat areas, and I just want to show the difference between just painting between them. You can just sail straight over. It really doesn't matter which one or which size the wood is or shape it is. You can cover it up.
We are mega busy. Before Craig starts, you must check your baskets out. We are now going limited stock. Limited stock means we are down to the last bit of stock, so please do not miss out on what we've got. Can't stop Craig, he's off already, but this is because this system is so easy, because you do get such fabulous results. You will continually use this again and again and again. Suddenly, doing the house up a bit isn't a huge job. Suddenly, a job that normally takes a few days is just going to take you a morning. Suddenly, it's taking half the paint that you'd normally use, because with this system, you get that even perfect coverage every single time. Just one pass over, and with this, you'd be needing different brushes, different rollers. Again, just one spray system, single job that you need to do inside and out. We started out in the garden. We're now on the inside of the house doing. We've done a radiator cover there. We've done the louvre doors. We've done a chair. We've done a table. This system allows you to sort out anything in the home that you want to paint. And the wonderful thing is, the result that you get is a better than professional finish. And remember, we've gone from a very bright sort of blue to a yellow. So
really bright yellow.
Really, it'd be easier. But we're not. We're going back from a dark colour to a light colour. But again, just with that one coverage. Now, I was saying earlier on, my mum paid for a painter to come into the home, did the hall and did the landing. It was £150 a day. £150 a system to use as and when you want to. The only thing is, it took about 3 weeks. It cost an absolute fortune.
Oh, bless.
She wanted her stairs done, but she was like, I just want them out of my house. That's it. I want my house back. And I know, even if we're doing the professionals, don't like doing.
Because it is hard to do, Hayley. Each of the spindles have got 4 sides, remember, on them. The handrail's got a lot of definition in it. The newel post as well. It really, really is a hard job, time-consuming, and not an enjoyable job either.
No. And it's not enjoyable when the results aren't good. The great thing with this, every single time. So again, going from that blue to the yellow, using the spray paint system. This is the latest technology, handheld, really easy to work with. But you can have a look at all the 5-star reviews, all the Wagner systems. I mean, #1 in spray paint systems. That's all they do. That's all they make. So what you've got is amazing knowledge behind these systems. And if you have a look at all the 5-star reviews, they very much stay the same. Easy to use, easy to clean, not too much overspray. I'd recommend this item to all. Another 5-star painter. I'm a painter and decorator by trade. It takes a lot to convince me when it comes to buying tools that I use on a day-to-day basis. I took the chance with the Wagner spray, and I am very happy that I bought it. It has paid for itself in 1 week, due to the amount of outside fencing clients. And that is the great thing. It allows you to do jobs in a short amount of time. And you'll find as well with a lot less paint, because you just go over that area once, you get that perfect coverage, and you're not going back continually with your paintbrush trying to get everything right, trying to get rid of the drip marks, trying to get rid of the brush mark. You never get a brush mark. Another one here, my Wagner arrived within a few days. I literally got it out of the box, put the hose on, main unit, added the wood preserve and got going. It was so easy to use. I was able to care for an 85-foot wooden fence, 2 sheds in Lewis. Now I'm looking forward to painting the outside of my house myself instead of paying a painter £135 per day. The Wagner is brilliant. I love it. Another 5-star review. I have used the Wagner spray system on a great deal of my new projects. Happy with the results, both inside and out. And this is the great thing, this system can be used inside and out. Any paint, any brand, any colour. So whether you're varnishing, whether you're putting treatment onto decking or your fence panels outside, or whether you're changing the interior of the house, perhaps you really wanted to move and you're able to sell, do the house up, change the look of the house. It's not any longer a big job to paint those walls. You can virtually do it every other weekend if you like, because it is quick. It is easy. It's allowing you to get a job done quickly and easily. But the wonderful thing is, you want to do good because you're not looking at a job that was done badly, and you're going to have to live with that for the rest of the year, for the, until it's done again in a few years' time. There's never a drip mark. There's never a brush mark. You've got complete control with this system. It has got the X boost, so it's more powerful and even better coverage. You've got more control. You've got less overspray. I think Wagner has always been the best, the world's #1, but this system, this later system, the best just got even better. I've got to warn you though, if you want only 5% of the stock now remaining. I mean, look at that. Again, in such a short amount of time.
Really minimum
How
amount of time.
incredible is that? And again,
Yeah.
all the indentations, all the grooves, all the nooks and crannies.
Gotten in between every single bit
And
of it.
so smooth.
Really, really is a great finish.
Not a drip, but a perfect finish every single time. 33.33 plus your P&P, that's all you're spending today. But do get it now. If you've got it in a basket, please do check it out. If anybody's on the phones, they can actually take this from you. It's an incredible product. Have a little look at all the features in it. Technology, the best got even better. It's handheld. It's a system that you can use inside and out, any paint, any brand, any colour, but it is going to sell out. Please, if you've got this in a basket, check it out, because we have got queues on the phones and we've also got them, we have stock. So what I need you to do is check those baskets out, because it will be taken from you if you haven't checked it out, or you might be preventing other people getting it that want it on the website as well. So please do grab it and check it out and make sure it's yours, because it is going for the sellout. It is the X boost, so it's more powerful. You get an even better finish. You'll find as well you'll use less paint. You get a better than professional finish. You've got even more control with this as well. So perhaps if you want to do chairs and tables, perhaps if you're quite crafty, this is going to be the perfect system for you as well. But do get it now, this moment. So 305042 is your item number. Have a little look on the website as well. Of course, you have got Flexi Pay, so you might, I would say, definitely want to go for the extension. Pop that into your Flexi basket. And I would just say the masking kit is our first sellout. So the first sellout of the day, and that is the masking kit there. So do make sure you grab, I was going to say it's a pick of the day, because it is a pick of the day price.
It's as good as,
the
isn't it?
masking kit has sold out, and this is exactly the way the Wagner's. Make sure you pop it into your basket and check it out. Now we've moved indoors.
Indoors
this is
now,
like,
yes.
This is going to be like that. Well, it's not going to be a 60-minute makeover because it's just going to be a few minutes.
6-minute makeover, yeah, 6 minute at least, yeah.
Fabulous.
I've put the larger container back on it again
Okay.
now, so this time it's emulsion. In plastered walls. As you can see behind me, we've got a large white area. I've kept it the hard areas in the corners to do.
Right,
Usually
fabulous.
you cut in with a brush and a
Yep,
roller in there.
you pre-paint.
We've mashed up the windows and the doors and all along the skating board, but I'm going to go round the reveals of them all from floor to ceiling, round the door, hopefully within about 6 minutes.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a little look at this. And again, it is that quick, it is that easy, and you are going to get a better than professional finish. You can see there, Craig just holds the machine about 4 to 6 inches. Pre-painted the corner. He doesn't need to because of the spray system, because it is so precise. It does the corners, it does the intricate areas easily and quickly, and again, a better than professional finish. The wonderful thing is you're not going back trying to get rid of paint, you know, it is just one pass over and you get that perfect coverage. And that is the great thing. You're going to use less paint, you're going to have a better than professional finish. There's never going to be a drip mark left. There's never going to be a brush mark. It evenly sprays, because it is sprayed through that spray system, the air virtually starts drying the paint as it's spraying on. So you'll find as well, the spray, actually the paint dries really quickly too. It doesn't matter where you're going. We've gone around the door, we've gone under the arches there, we're going around as well. Always get that even coverage. And have a look at some of the 5-star reviews. There's so many. I would recommend this to anyone. Easy to use, quick and excellent coverage, very easy to clean and ready for the next job. Well worth the money. Another one here, brilliant product, so easy to use with great result. Lounge in about 5 minutes. I couldn't wait to start the fence or maybe the rest of the house. I could become addicted. It arrived in 2 days, thankfully, as I couldn't wait to get started. It was even better than expected. So easy.
Look
and
at the finish
that
there.
easy, but it's the results. Because we don't, when we try and do a job ourselves, when you're living with mistakes and drips and brush marks.
You know where they are as well, so you look at them if you've made
You see
the
them
mistakes.
as soon as you walk in the room. Look how smooth. And I'm right up to that.
Flawless, isn't it? It
Absolutely
really is.
flawless.
And remember, that's only roads. All I'm doing is holding that 4 to 6 inches away and going up and down. Of course, I can go left to right there as well if I want, but I have missed a little bit.
Oh, have you?
I couldn't
You
reach
have.
it. Couldn't reach it.
Do you want me to give you a
That's a
leg
bit
up?
dangerous.
Now, the great thing with this flexi basket, it's going to save you going up dangerous steps. It's going to save you balancing on chairs. Your feet firmly on the ground, allowing you to easily do the ceilings.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick, easy and safely.
Absolutely safely, and that's one of the main things as well. I've got to warn you, 3/4 bar has sold out and gone, but look how quick and easy. That paint is going onto the ceiling. It's not dripping over Craig, and look at the angle. It's still spraying with that power. Doesn't matter if you're holding it right up or whether you're doing the decking and you're holding it right down. You've still got that even coverage. You've still got that amazing finish, and that is, I mean, you can see that. That is perfect again.
Isn't it? Yes.
And I'm going to check your hair.
No, none of it.
Not a drip.
Little bit of grey in
Not a drip at all. I didn't see any grey either. And that is the fabulous thing. You've got a system that allows you to do the jobs you keep putting off, but you do them good every single time.
Yes, you do them good. Now, the next one I've got over here is, I've been a little bit creative.
Oh,
Earlier on
wow.
in the show, we were doing some stripes going down across vertically and put the masking tape. I've got a bit creative with it. Put the masking tape on here. I'm just going to spray over it and then peel that off and just wait till you see the finish we get.
Well, we really like feature walls, don't we? Now, I've got to warn you, you've got to check out your baskets now. We are in a situation where then we've actually got stock for. If you've got a basket on the website, if someone's on the phones, they can steal it from you. So please make sure you check that out now, because you could lose it. And it's happened to me, and I know you'll be devastated. Have a This is incredible. This is a feature wall. This could be in the kids' bedroom. You could be doing stenciling. How quick and easy. How incredible is that?
I know, it really, really is. It makes it fun, you know. And of course, if you don't like it, just spray over it.
I love this. You could spray a Christmas tree. If you've got
Yes.
a 21st,
Yes.
you could put 21.
Absolutely.
Because it is so quick and easy to respray over. It is an incredible system. And you might be watching thinking, well, OK, so it's really easy to use. You get a really professional finish. I bet it's a nightmare to clean. You are completely simple to clean. Have a little look at this.
All we've done is we've taken the handle off, of course. I'm going to undo this. Now, when you first get it, of course, you've got to undo that and put your paint into there. You can see we've got our wood treatment in there. I've got 2 bowls of water, that's all. I'm going to place that one straight in. The funnel from here, everything comes apart by... The nozzle will get a little bit of paint around it. So you unscrew that, again by hands, using no tools at all. There's 3 sections to it, them 2, and then this little bit here. And you can see that'll come out. And that's where the paint goes on the nozzle there. That's more or less the technology there of how it projects the paint out. You only have to do it by hand. Rinse it all through. Once you've washed it, give it a rinse in the cleaner water. And same again with the tube. You could put that over the tap and pour the water through there as well. But generally, the cleaning up will only take you a couple of minutes. You clean the nozzle.
Simple it is, really, isn't it? Could you use a detergent, or is it best to avoid using a detergent?
You don't actually need a detergent. If it's water-based paint, just nice warm water, what I've got here is fine to use. Of course, if you're using an oil-based paint, what we do is pour all the paint out of it first, get a tissue, wipe it all out as clean as you can, then put yourself a little bit of white, put a small bit into the container. Once I've rinsed this out, I'll get a small bit of clean water, so you put a small bit of tapes in there as well, put all the unit back together again, and then you just spray it through. It's ready to dry off and put straight back into the cupboard.
That is simple, isn't it? He said it was. Concern when it comes to using these kinds of... We're trying to find something wrong with this system.
That's what I was doing when I first got it sent to me.
That's what we're trying to do, trying to find where's its shortcomings.
It is an incredible system. It's easy to use, a better than professional finish, really easy to clean. But I'm afraid I've got to say, so please, if you are on the website, check that basket out. If any do bounce back, because we're in a situation now where there's more of you ordering than we've physically got stock. However, I need you to check your basket available to anybody. We can let them know. However, if people are on the phone lines, they can take it from you. So it's not yours until you check that basket out. Don't miss out on a system that is unbelievable. And, of course, you have got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, we asked Craig if he could sing. He said, we're lucky enough. No, he can. Oh, he can sing. Oh, we might see. Oh, has he been in the charts? Oh, no. What did he sing? Oh, I've got to research this. Craig, what did you sing?
At this time of year.
Did you? When did you do that?
I did it back in 2001.
Oh,
Yes, got to number 12 in the charts in a Christmas week.
Look at you. Oh, well, you can just sing. Go on, Craig. Craig, sing.
And we raised £40,000 for the Down Syndrome Society as well. So it was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
How fab. So he can spray paint, he can clean, he's on TV, and he can sing as well.
Wait till you taste me cooking.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my word. Are you married?
Not married, no, not married.
Oh, my word.
No.
Now, we are moving on. What we've got, because we have run out of stock, and we did think we would get to that situation where we'd have a sellout, we have very... kindly, they've given us back our birthday deal. So it's exactly the same system. It is the latest technology. So you've got the turbine. It's still handheld as such. This is your handheld unit, but you've got the turbine that you put onto the floor. So that's the traditional Wagner. And this is actually one of our best-selling products here at IdealWorld. It is a fabulous deal for this. I've got so much. You've got 2 of the attachments. Again, the larger attachment is always for your walls, your ceilings and your emulsions. The other attachment then is for everything else. So you're talking your varnishes, you're talking your, for the fence panels if you want to use your protecting sprays and things. You've got every other paint. Oh my goodness, are you ready for this? You've also got in with the deal the extension. So normally $29.99, you've got that in with the deal as well. And on top of that, and we have sold out of this, but it is in with this offer. Brilliant, makes life so easy to mask up, because sometimes it's the prep that takes all the work, and that's so easy. You're saving virtually £80, and at £149.99 you have got a great deal on this. However, on top of that, of course, you have got that little red box. You've got FlexiPay, so £20 plus your P&P. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Get this home and try it. You've got the extension bar and you've got the masking kit in with this. Remember, too, it is grab a tenner weekend, so it means you're spending over £50. So we are going to email you. It's a gift voucher that you can spend in May. So again, really, £149. You can take that £10 off. That's £139.99 in my mind. But of course, you can actually save that and use that £10 during May. So easy to order on the phones. Is your item number. Remember, in this kit, you have got the masking kit and you've got the extension with this too. But we are back. We're back indoors.
We're back to do more.
To do more, absolutely. And I want you to sing while you're working now.
No.
That's it. Whistle.
I'll chase them away.
Fabulous. So, it's exactly the same system. We've got
Exactly
the latest technology.
Yes.
It's just we've got the turbo.
That's right. It's a wall perfect unit. And of course, we've been using these ones for about 2 years now. But this has got the new FlexiHo turbine inside it.
Brilliant.
It's 630 watt. Of course, it comes with the 3.5 metre hose, which is what's good about it is you can place the unit in the centre of the room. When you've got the large container on and you're doing the walls, you can do all 4 walls right the way around and the ceiling without actually moving the unit itself.
And you can. This is a system that I've got at home, which you never need to move it.
And of course, it comes with the 2 reservoirs as well. The larger one for the heavier paints, the walls, what we've just done earlier, and of course the perfect spray attachment, which I've got some gloss in now, and I'm about to do the 6-panel door.
Now, this is brilliant, because I had these doors at home, and I've got to admit, and it's wrong to admit to it really, but when I bought the property, it had loads of drip marks. All the actual doors, they had been painted, and you could see they'd been painted. There were drip marks, there were brush marks, and I didn't think for a minute that I would be able to repaint them and repaint them better. So I had all, which I know is shocking, because now I've got a system that I could have so easily repainted those doors myself, giving that door a completely fresh new look. But the thing that I love about this system, the reason I changed those doors is they looked painted. They looked like they'd been actually finished this door. It looks like this door was always that colour. It looks like it came off the production line, that colour. It doesn't look like it's been painted. It looks like it always was that shade. It was always that colour from the beginning. Because you've got no drip marks. There's absolutely no brush marks. You've got that smooth finish every single time, and I would say a better than professional finish. The wonderful thing is it's quick, it's easy, and you'll find as well it uses less paint. Get rid of the brush marks, trying to get rid of the drip marks, trying to cover the area that you haven't covered with enough paint. Because of the system, look at that. It covers every last bit.
Really
Again,
does, doesn't it?
Gone from a completely different colour to
yes. No drip marks, no brush marks
so
on there at
smooth.
all. So smooth. In between every corner as well of them panels. There's 6 panels on there as well. You'd probably take 40 minutes doing that with a paintbrush.
Oh, definitely. And you've done that in, again, seconds.
Seconds, under 1 minute probably,
Which is
under 1
crazy.
minute.
We've had the focal point of a lot of people's living rooms.
Is the fire surround here. So what I've done this time is I've masked the wall up because we've done the blue wall area.
Brilliant.
So I'm just going to fly through this and then the skating boards.
Fabulous. And remember, in this kit, you have got that masking kit, so you can actually mask up quickly and time, but really quick with that kit. That's in with this deal. And then you can see again how quickly Craig can actually paint this, and we're spray painting very easily with the Wagner system. And the wonderful thing is it's one pass over. You're not that area with a paintbrush and go back with a roller. It's one pass over with the spray system. You hold it about 4 inches away, and it gives you that smooth, better than professional finish every single time. You'll find you'll use less paint because there aren't any mistakes. And honestly, myself and my mum use this system. We've done fence panels outside, we've done brick wall outside as well. We've done areas inside the home too. And it is this simple to use. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee, but do order it now. We've had so many sellouts during the hour. If this is a system that's for you, grab it while we've got it. Now, we've got just 45 seconds left. That is done. How fabulous is that? that is our surround done and finished. Also, as well, the skirting board at the bottom there. Remember, inside and outside your home, this will take any paint, any colour, any brand. And look at that.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Thank you very much,
Pleasure.
Craig. Thank you so much at home for watching as well. Craig's going to sing us out now.
Sing us all. I wish I could now. If Liverpool win the league tomorrow, I'll sing for you.
Oh, we'll keep you to that. Thank you for watching. Keep ordering after the ad. Do check those baskets out. Make sure you've got what you wanted. See you later. Stay with us. We've got so much more coming up. At 1 o'clock, we are in the garden with the Exos. Then we've got, before that, Midnight and it's Vibra Power. But next, we've got a fabulous pick of the day. It's the Air Chef. You've got to see it to believe it. It's excellent. I couldn't live without mine.
A jewel born from the stars and perfected on Earth. Moissanite is a stone of exceptional fire and brilliance. First discovered as trace fragments in a meteorite that fell to Earth thousands of years ago, this amazing gift from the stars has been recreated as a gemstone that stands the test of time. Dazzling, beautiful.
We all know the benefits of having a good night's sleep, and having the right pair of pillows can work wonders. And that's why we're bringing you this fantastic offer on a set of Egyptian cotton pillows. You buy one set of these, a set absolutely free. That's 4 pillows for the price of 2. Egyptian cotton is renowned for its use in superior bed linen and, of course, for its high quality and filled with super soft hollow fibre. These Egyptian cotton pillows are wrapped in 100% Egyptian. They're easy to keep fresh and they'll return to their original lofty shape after every wash. So why not add a touch of luxury to the bedroom with these Egyptian cotton pillows? And remember, we give you one set, you get another absolutely free. So don't miss out on this brilliant deal in style.
Restore your conservatory to its full beauty inside and out with this specialist and meticulous valet service from Thomas Sanderson. Their Premier Plus Conservatory Clean and Care is more than just a basic cleaning service, as regular care for your conservatory can also involve this specially formulated service, designed to protect your conservatory for the following year, really gives your conservatory the ultimate valet service. Don't miss Look After Your Conservatory with Thomas Sanderson.
Here at IdealWorld, we pride ourselves in bringing you an extensive range of make everyday cooking a pleasure. With our fantastic range of clever kitchen gadgets and innovative kitchen products, plus the help of our expert chefs, who'll share their top tips, you'll be fully equipped to produce simply stunning food for all occasions. Don't miss our regular shows in the kitchen cooking success.